Good day, everyone. So, in the last session, we talked about splitting a CSV file using SnapLogic. So, in this session, we are going to see some of the basics of SnapLogic. So, the three elements that I want to explain in this video: snaps, pipelines, and snaplexes, which you have seen circled. Okay, here. So, what is a snap? So, snap, you can imagine it's like a Java project, a Java module. Okay, so that takes certain input and generates certain output. Okay, and it executes on a compute engine. So that's what Snap is all about. Okay, so as it is a Java class, you can imagine that it takes a input, it would take an output. So what are the different input types it takes? What's the different output type it throws? So it's for both input and output, it has only two. One is a binary document, and the other one is a JSON object. Okay, so a binary document, you can imagine it as a file. Okay, something you have in a file, you are reading it. And a JSON object. A JSON object could be a single JSON object or array of JSON objects. That's the same both for input and output. That's about Snap. Now, as I mentioned, that it executes on a compute engine. So wherever Snap executes, that's what we call it as Snaplex. Okay. So Snaplex is nothing but an execution or a compute engine where the snaps get executed. This Snaplex or the execution engine can be either in cloud, which is primarily managed by SnapLogic itself, or it could be in on-prem. So when I say on-prem, it could be your own private data center, or it could be still in cloud but managed by you. Okay, so those are the two types. So whenever it runs in the cloud, it is called as Cloudplex. Whenever it is actually within your control, okay, so run on your private cloud, okay, then it is called as Groundplex. Okay, so that's the two different type of Snaplex. So what is the pipeline? Okay, so we talked about Snap, we talked about Snaplex. Now what is a pipeline? A pipeline is nothing but a flow, a code flow, right? Where you connect multiple snaps together to achieve your outcome, okay, to solve your problem. Okay, so it is a representation of a logic, complete programming logic to achieve a specific outcome. So we can connect one or more snaps, okay, to represent that logic, and it can take an input and it emit an output. Okay, so that is what always a pipeline does, and it can emit zero, okay, output as well. That means like it finishes its job, it can actually stop. Okay, and input also, either it can take an input directly from the user, or it could be from a file. Okay, so it or it could be hard coded into the program. Okay, so that's why I said zero or more documents. Either you would be supplying or you can hard code. Okay, that's in simple term what's a pipeline. Okay, so I would call it as a flow. So this is the basic terms that I want to introduce you today. So in the following sessions, we will actually like go with some of the examples. I will actually like walk you through how to create a pipeline, which we have seen in Split CSV. We will go a little bit deeper. Thank you.